Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Mumbai 3.0 gets global boost as MMRDA deepens smart city partnership with Korean delegation. In a strategic move to accelerate the Mumbai 3.0 vision, the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, recently hosted a high-level Korean delegation on the sidelines of the India Global Forum. The meeting marked a continuation of last year's Memorandum of Understanding between MMRDA and the World Smart Cities Forum, WSCF, enabling Mumbai's induction into the Global Twin Cities platform. Discussions centered on adopting Korean smart city practices, attracting foreign direct investment, and launching joint pilot projects. Key areas included mobility solutions, innovation zones, transit-oriented development, and fintech hubs, with a clear focus on future-ready urban transformation. Navi Mumbai Airport, set for June launch as CIDCO, and Adani review final readiness. CIDCO and Adani Airport Holdings reviewed the final phase of the Navi Mumbai International Airport (NMI) track for a June 2025 launch. With the Directorate General of Civil Aviation issuing the airport information publication and operational readiness and airport transfer trials underway, the airport is nearing operational readiness. Phase 1 includes a Code F runway, modern terminal, and cargo facilities to handle 20 million passengers annually. CIDCO is fast-tracking road and metro connectivity with the National Highways Authority of India to ensure seamless access. Once operational, NMIA is expected to ease traffic at Mumbai Airport and boost real estate, logistics, and economic growth across Ulve, Panvel, JNPT, and the wider Mumbai metropolitan region. Bilaspur's INR 27,000 crore transformation, NTPC Sipat, Arpa Riverfront, Expressway, and power projects reshape city. Bilaspur is undergoing a major infrastructure overhaul with projects exceeding 27,000 crore Indian rupees. Key developments include NTPC's 9,791 crore CPAT, Super Thermal Power Project Stage 3, and Chhattisgarh State Power Generation Company Limited's 15,800 crore twin 660 megawatt supercritical units, boosting Bilaspur's energy profile. The city will also anchor the Raipur, Ranchi, Dhanbad Expressway, enhancing connectivity across industrial hubs. Railway projects like the Bilaspur, Urkura Third Line and Khodri, Anuppur doubling are underway. Additionally, the 2,000 crore Arpa Riverfront development project will revamp 653 hectares into a vibrant urban zone. These initiatives are positioning Bilaspur as a key energy, logistics, and urban development hub in Chhattisgarh. Goa Infrastructure, GSL builds 8 patrol vessels as Vasco da Gama upgrades city connectivity. Vasco da Gama, a key port city in Goa, is witnessing major infrastructure upgrades to boost urban mobility and maritime strength. Goa Shipyard Limited is building 8 Adamya-class fast patrol vessels for the Indian Coast Guard under a 473 crore Indian rupees project, enhancing coastal security and surveillance. 4 vessels have already been launched, with the rest expected by 2026. In parallel, the city is constructing a new up-ramp to ease traffic congestion and improve connectivity, set to open by November. These developments highlight Vasco da Gama's growing strategic and urban importance in India's maritime and civic landscape. Kareena Kapoor, named brand ambassador for JP Infra to boost luxury image. JP Infra, a prominent name in the Mumbai metropolitan region real estate landscape, has roped in Bollywood star Kareena Kapoor as its brand ambassador. Known for luxury, elegance, and sustainable developments, JP Infra's collaboration with the actor is intended to enhance its brand persona and deepen its connection with aspirational home buyers. The move reflects the company's continued commitment to offering premium residential experiences. Walmart expands in Chennai with 5-year lease at ITPC for back-end operations. Walmart has leased 460,000 square feet of office space at Radial IT Park, Chennai, with a monthly rent of 3 crore 26 lakh Indian rupees and a 4% annual escalation, marking a major expansion of its India-based back-end operations. The 5-year lease, which began in January 2025, includes a 19 crore 55 lakh Indian rupees deposit. This move strengthens Walmart's tech and analytics capabilities in India, supporting global operations. Located in the ITPC hub, managed by Ascendas India Trust, the facility joins a growing list of global firms choosing Chennai for their global capability centers. The deal underscores strong demand for Grade A tech-centric office spaces in India. Kerala explores state-led route to revive stalled global city in Ayyampooja. The Kerala state government is actively exploring options to advance the stalled global city project in Ayyampooja amid delays in receiving central approval. The project, part of the Kochi-Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, has faced setbacks due to concerns over its residential focus, diverging from industrial objectives. While the Palakkad node has moved forward with cabinet approval and land transfer, Ayyampooja's development remains on hold. The state is considering independent implementation, potentially using state funds, to keep the project viable. Despite the central government's hesitations, Kerala is hopeful for a resolution and remains committed to the project's progress. Bengaluru real estate, Ganjur records 2.5x price rise, driven by demand for premium homes. Gunjur, a rising micro-market in Bengaluru, has seen a 146% surge in property prices since 2020, with average rates hitting 11,850 Indian rupees per square foot in 2024. Prop Equity attributes this growth to high demand for premium homes and strategic proximity to IT hubs like Whitefield and Sarjapur Road. Project launches rose by 150%, and unit absorption doubled over the past 5 years. Demand for 3-bedroom homes priced between 1 crore to 2 crore Indian rupees has notably increased. Upcoming infrastructure projects like the Peripheral Ring Road and Bengaluru Business Corridor are further enhancing Gunjur's appeal, positioning it as a high-potential destination for investors and home buyers alike. Supreme Court upholds home buyers' right to protest peacefully at builder sites under Article 19 in a landmark ruling on April 18, 2025. The Supreme Court of India upheld the right of home buyers to hold peaceful protests against builders over project delays and grievances. The court stated that such demonstrations are protected under Article 19, 1A of the Constitution, even if held near private property like builders' offices or sites, provided they remain non-violent and do not disrupt public order. The verdict offers critical legal backing to buyers protesting stalled housing projects, such as Mahira Homes and Hero Homes in Gurugram. It is seen as a major boost for consumer rights and accountability in India's real estate sector. India to mandate recycling of C&D waste under new EPR framework from April 2026. From April 1, 2026, India will implement an extended producer responsibility EPR framework, mandating construction firms to recycle 50% of their demolition waste, rising to 100% in later years. Applicable to projects over 20,000 square meters, the rules require registration and submission of waste management plans on a Central Pollution Control Board portal. Non-compliance will attract environmental penalties. Developers must also begin using recycled materials, 5% by 2026 to 2027, rising to 25% by 2030 to 2031. The move targets the country's massive 150 to 500 million tons of annual construction and demolition waste, aiming to standardize practices, reduce pollution, and promote circular economy principles in the construction sector. Ghaziabad. GDA to launch online slot system to ease property registration for buyers. The Ghaziabad Development Authority I will soon implement a slot-based system for property registration to streamline the process and reduce buyer inconvenience. Currently, buyers face delays and multiple visits, affecting both user experience and GDA revenue. Under the new system, buyers will apply online for a date and time slot after preparing documents as per a checklist, then visit the GDA office at the allotted time. GDA processes over 80 registries monthly and earned Indian rupees 312 crore in 2024 to 2025 from property sales, its biggest revenue source. The upgraded property management portal will support the new system, launching in a few months. Telangana GRERA cautions buyers over fraud by Kritika Infra in Silver Oak. Project The Telangana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, TGRERA, has issued a stern warning to the public regarding Kritika Infra Developers Pafatatlu Tarat and Kritika Infra Developers. The developers are accused of selling plots in the unregistered Sheshadri Silver Oak project located in Bodupal, Mechal, Malkajgiri district. Despite collecting full or partial payments from buyers, the company failed to execute or register sale deeds. Additionally, they did not obtain necessary approvals from the Hyderabad Metropolitan Development Authority, HMDA, or the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, GHMC. TGRERA has imposed a penalty of Indian rupees 9,96,000 on the firm for these violations. The public is advised to avoid any dealings with these entities and report any grievances to the authorities. Nagpur's civic body earns record Indian rupees 414 crore 52 lakh through town planning receipts. The Town Planning Department of the Nagpur Municipal Corporation, NMC, reported its highest ever revenue collection of Indian rupees 414 crore 52 lakh in the 2024 to 2025 fiscal year. The majority of this income came through digital channels, with Indian rupees 376 crore received online. Key contributors to this milestone included premium charges for exclusions from Floor Space Index, FSI calculations, transit-oriented development premiums, and building development charges. The department's digital-first approach not only enhanced transparency and efficiency, but also played a crucial role in boosting revenue. This development reflects the growing pace of urbanization and structured development in Nagpur. CCI to review Delhivery's Indian rupees 1,400 crore bid for controlling stake in Ecom Expressa. Delhivery Limited has filed for Competition Commission of India (CCI) approval to acquire a controlling Indian rupees 1,400 crore stake in Ecom Express, marking a major consolidation in India's logistics sector. The deal aims to integrate Ecom's strong last-mile and rural delivery network with Delhivery's full-stack logistics capabilities. Both firms claim the acquisition will enhance service efficiency without hurting competition. The move aligns with India's digital logistics push, supported by ULIP and Gati Shakti initiatives. If cleared, the deal will deepen Delhivery's e-commerce logistics presence and may trigger further consolidation in a sector vital to India's growing consumer and retail economy. Affordable and value homes aren't just trends, they're shaping India's urban future. As urbanization accelerates in India, affordable housing and value homes are becoming not just market preferences, but societal necessities. With around 40% of the population expected to live in urban areas by 2030, demand for cost-effective, well-equipped homes is rising sharply. While government schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana have laid the groundwork with subsidies and policy support, persistent challenges such as outdated affordability norms, rising costs, and limited credit access for informal workers continue to restrict the segment's full potential. Meanwhile, value housing has emerged as a key alternative, balancing affordability, lifestyle, and infrastructure. Bellasis Bridge may open 6 months early, easing South Mumbai congestion by December 2025. The Bellasis Bridge, a vital east-west link in South Mumbai, may reopen by December 2025, 6 months ahead of its original June 2026 deadline. Jointly undertaken by the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation and Western Railway with the Indian rupees 114 crore budget, the 360-meter bridge near Mumbai Central is being rebuilt after being declared unsafe and demolished in 2024. The 6-lane connector is crucial for traffic between Tardeo and Nagpada. Early tenders and interagency coordination enabled the fast-tracked timeline. While the project boosts urban mobility, it faces resistance from local fisherfolk over rehabilitation concerns. Japan to donate Shinkansen trains for Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet corridor. Trials to begin soon. In a key step for India's first bullet train project, Japan will donate 2 Shinkansen rakes, E5 and E3 series, for test and inspection runs on the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor. With 48% of the 508-kilometer route completed, the trains are expected to arrive well before the project's August 2026 launch. The E5 model, capable of 320 kilometers per hour, will support initial trials between Surat and Bilimora. Japan is also funding a large share of the Indian rupees 1,10,000 crore project through low-interest loans, echoing its long-standing role in India's infrastructure growth, similar to France's early support for the Delhi Metro. Mumbai Metro News. MMRDA installs 400-ton steel girder over Diva rail tracks for Metro Line 5. The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MMRDA, has successfully launched a 400 metric ton open web girder over Central Railway's Diva Vasai corridor for Metro Line 5, connecting Thane, Bhiwandi, and Kalyan. Installed using 4 cranes and 40 hydraulic jacks, the steel structure bridges a key gap between Mankuli and Durgadi Naka. This engineering feat over high-traffic railway tracks brings the 24-kilometer corridor closer to completion by 2025. Once operational, Metro Line 5 will serve over 2 lakh commuters daily, easing congestion and linking with Metro Lines 4, 12, and suburban rail networks in one of Mumbai's busiest suburban regions. Andhra Pradesh gives TCS Vizagland for 99 paise to build Indian rupees 1,370 crore tech campus. In a bold move to boost IT investments, the Andhra Pradesh government has allotted 21.16 acres of land in Visakhapatnam to Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, at a token cost of 99 paise. The Indian rupees 1,370 crore project is expected to create over 12,000 jobs, with TCS set to build a large-scale development center, including innovation labs and skilling hubs. The symbolic pricing signals the state's aggressive push to position Vizag as a major tech hub. With upcoming infrastructure like the Bhogapuram Airport and Metro, this allotment marks a renewed effort to attract top-tier IT firms and put Andhra on India's digital map. Adani Ports reclaims Australian coal terminal in strategic USD $2.4 billion equity deal. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, LUTD APSEZ, has announced a USD $2.4 billion non-cash acquisition of the North Queensland Export Terminal, NQXT, in Australia from a group entity. This strategic move re-establishes Adani's control over the terminal it had divested over a decade ago. The acquisition, structured through a share swap deal, aligns with APSEZ's global expansion plans and will strengthen its position across the Asia-Pacific corridor. With the terminal located in a high-growth trade zone, this marks APSEZ's 4th overseas acquisition in 2 years, expanding its global footprint to 19 ports and terminals. Mumbai's urban jungle turns green with nature trails, bird walks, and eco-theatre for Earth Day. Earlier this week, the Maharashtra Nature Park Society, MNPS, under the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, MRDA, launched a lineup of eco-centric events to celebrate both Earth Day and the park's Foundation Day. Spread over 37 acres, this park, once a landfill, has become a hub of biodiversity and nature education. Highlights included a bird-watching tour, a guided nature walk, a wildlife photography exhibition, and a street play on endangered species. Starting this week, 500 saplings are also being distributed to promote household-level greening under the One Family, One Plant initiative. Germany's housing permits dip again, signaling prolonged construction crisis. Germany's residential construction sector continues to struggle, as apartment building permits declined by 2.3% in February, compared to the same month last year, totaling just 17,900 approvals. This downturn follows 2 months of modest gains, interrupting hopes of a sustained recovery. The nation remains significantly below its annual target of 400,000 new apartments. Industry leaders are urging the incoming government to implement tax incentives and reduce bureaucratic hurdles to revitalize the sector. China's housing market shows signs of stabilization amid economic headwinds. China's new home prices remained steady in March 2025, halting a previous decline and suggesting potential stabilization in the housing market. While year-on-year prices were down 4.5%, this marked a slight improvement from February's 4.8% drop. Government measures, including easing mortgage rules and improving developer financing, have aimed to bolster the sector. However, challenges persist, with a 3.0% drop in property sales by floor area in Q1 and a 9.9% decline in investment. Analysts anticipate further policy support, such as a possible 50 basis point cut in the 5-year loan prime rate by mid-2025, to sustain the market's recovery. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.